Hello, my name is Madiha, and I'm going to be describing a research study I've designed about mate guarding behaviors, specifically looking at resource allocation and deprivation. Mate guarding is an evolutionary concept and a behavioral strategy humans use to retain their romantic partners and ward off rivals. And the pioneer of the study of evolution is known to be Charles Darwin, and his theory of natural selection has three main parts: variation, selection, and retention, which is the focus of this research study. Mate guarding is all about retention, and these are the tactics we use once we actually have secured a mate. At the core of mate guarding tactics is the feeling of sexual jealousy. This is an emotional state that is triggered by a perceived threat to a mating relationship, motivating us to counter this threat. While both males and females experience sexual jealousy, evolutionary mechanisms of mate guarding suggest that the reasons are different for both males and females. For men, sexual jealousy centers on ensuring paternity, because evolutionarily speaking, a man's biggest reproductive cost was unknowingly investing resources in a child that is not genetically his. And this is a phenomenon known as cuckoldry. The mate guarding tactics to prevent this involve vigilance, restricting their partner's behavior, or directly driving off rivals, sometimes even physically. Women's sexual jealousy is more focused on preventing the loss of the male partner's monetary resources and security. Women's ancestral risk was losing valuable resources like money, status, and protection to a rival female. Mate guarding is a crucial behavior to study because of the constant threat of mate poaching. This is when a rival tries to usurp a mate's position who is in a long-term sexual relationship. Buss's study found that 60% of women admitted to attempting to lure someone else's mate partner into a committed relationship with them, and roughly a third of people report their partner was successfully poached. So, how do modern resource dynamics influence these evolved tactics? We hypothesize that both men and women will protect their partners from poachers' advances, but men might exhibit more intense mate guarding tactics than women, such as physical violence and physical protection. To demonstrate this, 100 heterosexual couples will sign up to be a part of our study. We will also utilize 4 confederates. Each participant will be given 1,000 Monopoly money, and they will be sitting together in a room with their money in front of their individual person when a confederate approaches them. And there are 4 main ways this can happen. One male confederate will target 50 random female partners. He will flirt with them and give them a large amount of Monopoly money. This is the allocation condition. Another male confederate will target another 50 female participants. He will insult them, take their existing Monopoly money. This is the deprivation condition. The third scenario is that one female confederate will target 50 random male participants. She will flirt with them, show off her attractiveness, and give them a large amount of Monopoly money. This is another allocation condition. Lastly, the last female confederate will target another 50 random male participants. She will use a sexually suggestive gesture like winking and asks the male participants to borrow their Monopoly money. This is a form of deprivation, but with a strong sexual tone, leading probably to infidelity. Data collection will occur via hidden microphones that confederates will have on their person to record mate guarding behaviors. Confederates will tell principal researchers physical behaviors that they witnessed as well. And that's all. But I hope that this study influences people to protect their mates from mate poachers, because mate poaching is a very common sexual strategy that we have in the modern world, and that's how a lot of people get their mates nowadays instead of morally getting them. Sometimes people see a beautiful girl on the street and she already has probably a boyfriend with her or a husband, but they still decide to do that anyways and try to poach them. So it's a very common threat, and this is why I created this study, so that we can be aware of it, especially when it comes to the economic world we live in of resource allocation and deprivation. Thank you.